Hello guys, welcome to another YouTube video, and in today's video we'll be talking about a fragrance from the brand Man Show, and this fragrance is none other than Oud Edition. So this is one of the classic fragrance of the 1980s. If you're a guy who likes to go very bold, very masculine, and you're looking for a very masculine kind of fragrance and you don't want to pay a hefty amount of money for the fragrances, then this is the fragrance for you, because this fragrance comes at a cost of 1500 to 1600, but it definitely gives you a feel of a very vintage premium kind of fragrance. Jacques Bogart is a brand since 1975, and Jacques Bogart's motto has been "I make for men." And in the 1990s, when Jacques Bogart started to lose a lot of market, he said that this is not his time to go, and then he started rebranding and reformulating his fragrances. So Man Show Oud Edition is one of the reformulated fragrances which is still available today. If you want a oud kind of fragrance that can be worn to the clubs in the 1978, here's the juice. In today's video, we'll be talking about all the aspects of this fragrance. We'll be also talking about the presentation of this fragrance and how this fragrance performs. Before we start the video, let's have a quick look at the box here. This has the brand name, the perfume name, the concentration here. At the back of the box, you can find the ingredients in this perfume. At the bottom, you can see something written in French. So, moving on, let's talk about the fragrance itself. So here we have the fragrance with us. As you can see, this is the atomizer. Then again, the Jacques Bogart logo, the Jacques Bogart brand name, and then the perfume name. At the bottom of the bottle, you can see this is a perfume made in France. Being a woody leather fragrance, Man Show replaces the cipher facets with oud and leather, giving a different but no less potent musk profile to the same theme. This fragrance was designed to target the Middle Eastern market, and clearly it is very appropriate for the target market, as the oud here is very sour and virile at the very start. Opening here displays the best of thyme, bergamot and galbanum, which gives you appropriately a 1980s, 1970s kind of feel. For people who have experienced a much more deep and expensive kind of oud, you will recognize the style of oud in this fragrance. Talking about the heart notes of this fragrance has a lot of rich spices like cardamom and cinnamon throb. Then again, this is mixed with a blend of patchouli and geranium, which gives it a much more fresh kind of smell. After 20 to 25 minutes, the woody aspects of the fragrance starts to settle down, and you feel the notes of amber and leather start to pop out. The leather part of the fragrance is very much influenced by the 1975 original Bogart Eau de Toilette Pour Homme, which gives it a blend of a rich and very aromatic kind of fragrance. Now, Bogart makes no qualms about being a budget-friendly strong arm, and is almost proud about the overdose of synthetic oud and leather kind of molecules in OMS Oud Edition without the benefits of an oak moss overdose. Performance of this fragrance is again very strong enough. It performs for around 7 to 8 hours at a stretch, and the projection is weapon grade, so only unashamed or unapologetic clone guys can apply these kind of fragrances. The ads recommend you not to wear this fragrance in summer and avoid the dead heat of summer with this fragrance. Apart from that, you can use this fragrance throughout the year. So if a lot of go and not a lot of dough is what you want, or you don't think of the finer points of blending or perfume as an art, then definitely you can go for Man Show Oud Edition. All in all, this fragrance is very green, woody and oudy kind of fragrance. It could have been better if it was not so much linear, but then again, without the linearity in the equation, this fragrance does not remind you of the late 1980s and 1975s. So at that point of time, people used to wear much more simpler but much more linear kind of fragrances which were much more powerful in nature. So this fragrance is definitely a very big powerhouse in itself. The brand itself gives you a very vintage and premium kind of feel. So for people looking out for sweet fragrances, this is not a very sweet fragrance. This is a very this fragrance has a lot of cinnamons and a lot of spices used in this fragrance. Apart from that, this fragrance is very masculine in nature. This is only for people who would like to go for much more deeper kind of perfumes. Age range for this fragrance would be somewhere around 25 to 35. This is a much more deeper and loud kind of fragrance. Definitely not for those people who want to go for fresh and clean kind of fragrances, but for people who would like to go for very ultra masculine and oud kind of vibe in their fragrances. So for me, this has always been an undervalued product. Jacques Bogart has been making fragrances since 1975, so this definitely adds to 30 years of experience in this industry. 30 years of experience in one bottle is definitely worth buying. That was my take on this fragrance, and I hope you like the review. And for more such fragrance reviews, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. This was all about Man Show Oud Edition, and definitely for people who would like to buy this fragrance, I'll be adding the link down in the description, so you can go and check this fragrance out. Thank you.